So I just went through some super thick, wet stuff to avoid being seen by those guys, because I knew it was going to happen. As soon as I started walking out of there, they started riding around. But I got out of there before they saw me. So I'm going to cross in this spot right here, which is not the best spot to cross in, but it's going to save me a lot of time to get to where I'm going. It wasn't too bad anyway. Thick. Got a branch stuck to me. Yeah, I can cross right here and get up in there. And I'm saving myself about a quarter mile. Just wondering why the water's cloudy. It must be the guys on the bikes riding through it upstream. A lot of times if they weren't back here, I'd be looking for something then, maybe a big snapping turtle or something moving around in the water, clouding it up, or even a big fish. A lot of nettle. I could eat that if I wanted to, but I don't. I'm not a big greens guy. If I had to eat it, I would. But I don't have to. I have a nice potato. I haven't made up my mind yet. I'm either gonna bake it or slice it up and fry it. Sorry, but I'm looking down. There's poison oak all around me. I'm trying to see a route through here without going through it while I can still talk to you. And I found it right here. Yes. Yeah, a lot of nettle through here. No shortage of wild edibles here at all. I'm not worried about getting muddy now either. My feet aren't wet though. These boots actually work this time. They're Craftsman, Sears Craftsman work boots, I guess, or whatever. They were on sale, buy two, or it was buy one pair, get the next pair for $1. So I got 2 pairs of boots for like, I don't know, $52 or something crazy. And the first pair was a black pair of work boots that I wore out in a month and a half. These boots are high though. They come up to my shin, up above my shin. So I don't like wearing them for work, but they're perfect for back here. The high shin is good for snakes and just, tree, limbs and small trunks and whatnot sticking up to jab you in the ankles. That doesn't happen with these boots. But they say they're waterproof, and the first time I wore them in the rain, I got wet. But I didn't get wet today. I'm hoping those guys, I left a little bit of stuff behind. I took everything that's worth anything with me. But hopefully they don't mess with the stuff I left. I left my potato, but I got my steak. I brought that because if I catch any fish, I have ice packs. I'm gonna fillet it right there and put it on the ice. Almost to the edge of the woods now. See, I'll show you. You have to cut through the woods to get over here from where I was before, because there's a little tidal stream, I guess, down there that at high tide you can't really get through there. Not even the guys on the ATVs ain't riding through this at high tide. I don't even know what the tide is right now. I'm actually going behind us, but I'm just taking you over here. Wow. Blind. Sorry about that. Actually, we're going that way behind me, but I'm taking you over here to show you this tidal stream that they can't get through. When at high tide, nobody can. I mean, unless you want to get really wet. It is very overgrown right now. And it's low tide. That sucks. The tide's going out. But the spot that I'm going to, since I'm muddy already, it doesn't matter. I can get to the water. I can get down on the bank. There's some rock down there. So I'm going fishing either way. I'm not going to eat catfish if I catch them, but I will eat perch or bluegill. I'm going to cut in right over here. This is a pretty cool spot. It's very thick right here now. I'm not even going to go through there. You can see there's a game trail that goes all the way, or it's actually, that's not a game trail, that's them guys riding their four-wheelers. Hell with it, I am gonna walk through. I got a ton of bug spray on anyway. I didn't want to leave a trail, but there's already one there. Yeah, this is a spot I've been coming to since I was a kid. Trees relatively new that came down. This would be a good, I have actually camped here and it is a nice spot, but the road's right over there. I don't know if you can see that white, I don't know what that is, a tractor trailer or something, but there's a building right there. So there's a business and there's a road and it's just way too close to the road. But I actually did camp down here before. The tree recently died. I wonder why. It's almost as though, it looks almost like it was sprayed with something. Somebody cut some wood here. I saw that a while ago. I came down here. I think that might be flint. Nah, I don't think it is. It may be though. I think that actually might be flint. I don't know. I'll see if I can break it. Yeah, some nice firewood. And it's been there for a while too, so I could use it if I wanted to, but I'm not staying here and it's too far to take it where I'm going. Yeah, we're gonna go out here and go fishing. I built a platform out here and I actually had a little like dock basically. Just a tree branch frame dock. But it was very useful. There's my little platform or table or whatever. In between them two trees. Well, it's way overgrown here. Done a lot of fishing from this spot right here. Yeah, the tide's going out right now too, so I'm gonna have to clear some of this out so I can fish. So I'll bring you back. Yeah, so I made a little backpack spot for this thing and everything, and that's strong, or it used to be anyway. It would hold me at one time. I made this thing a couple years ago though. And this down here, I'm gonna clear all this out. And I'm gonna, eventually I'm gonna get down there and fish, unless I get lucky and the tide starts coming back in soon. Maybe I won't have to, because it's pretty muddy down there. But it's all good. No matter what I gotta do, I gotta catch something. I'm gonna try to find a stick and start flattening some of this out. because right now it's too thick for me to do anything. Yeah, this has always been a favorite fishing spot of mine because little tree here, these two trees give you a nice shade, and it's well appreciated right now because it's pretty hot from walking over here. I'm just looking, making sure there ain't nothing gonna fall on my head. I've actually camped down here before. Back in here, there's a cool little clearing. I've got some wood and stuff I stuck back here, and I see it's still here. These kids today don't explore. I'm gonna make a dock out of this. Oh yeah. Yep, I'm definitely gonna make a dock out of this. My chair's still back there. That thing's been back here for 2.5 years. And there's lumber back underneath of that. Yep, I'm gonna be standing on wood here shortly. Now, let me clear off of this thing so I can start getting this thing together. All right, so it's 2:06. I finally got this selfie stick rigged up, and I'm gonna finish clearing this out. I figured you guys might want to see. Found this piece of a fishing pole, which works pretty well as a weed whacker, if you will. There's an old stake from my last dock stuck in the ground. Guess that's all that's left of it. Where that fishing pole is basically the edge of the bank. I can't go any further than that. So I'm gonna start bringing some of the wood over. I'm gonna figure out, probably put the 2x4s underneath as a frame and use the plywood on top as decking. Yeah, I almost forgot to tell you the tide's coming back in now too, so that's a good thing. I'm not gonna have to get down there in the mud. So I got the plywood out of the little spot. I want to show you guys this spot again. I actually camped back here before, and I had a fire pit dug. It was wintertime, and I went to sleep. When I woke up, my fire was out. So I put my hand over it, and I felt no heat. My fire pit was right there where that 2x4 is. So yeah, so like I said, I put my hand over it. I felt no heat. I shined my flashlight in it. And it was full of water. The tide had come in up above the bank here. I was dry back there, but the water was up to like right there. I stayed here for the rest of the night too, because the tide had started receding back. I was gonna leave, but I got lucky and it didn't come all the way up to me. So I don't stay in this spot anymore. But it was a cool spot. It's got that big down tree as a back. That thing's probably over there. It's probably 4 feet high. It's about 3.5 there. It's cool. It makes a nice back for you. It's like a wall. You don't feel like anything nothing can get to you from behind. Not here. And then you got this natural briar that it came down because I pulled that plywood out of there and it got hooked on it, but I pushed it. It's been there forever. I push it up with a stick and it creates a whole wall of briars there, and nothing's coming through that. And the same over here, that's all briars, all behind and all. This is a nice secure spot other than getting flooded out. All right, so I got all the 2x4, or not 2x4, but all the 2x material, 2x4s and 2x6s, I guess. All that out of there. That's gonna be my framing underneath. I'm just gonna lay it flat though, and then lay that on top, nothing fancy, just to keep me a couple more inches above the water, because it's probably gonna come up. The low tide was high, so the high tide's probably gonna be higher, but I'm gonna stake it down once I put it in there, and it'll stay for a little while. Eventually it'll wash out, but I'm not worried about it. I'm gonna show you this spot now with everything cleared out of there. It's a pretty roomy little space. You get down here, you see it's pretty nice. If you stay down here when it's dry, when the tides are low, be fine. I have, like I said, I've stayed down here before, but the last time I did it, I flooded out. But there was times before that where I never flooded out. It's pretty cool, and it's totally briars all the way across here too, so nothing's coming at you. Maybe a beaver or something. There are a lot of beaver in here. When I stayed down here, the last time I stayed down here was probably 1.5 years ago, but as soon as it got dark, the beavers were slapping their tails. They were trying to get me to leave, but I did not, and eventually they gave up. Yeah, you can see the tides coming in now. Going that way. That's in. So that's good. I'm gonna get this dock together and get myself baited up and everything and start fishing. This little table, it's a little out of level now, but it's decent. It's always served the purpose for me. I use that piece of I'm not so sure whether it's flint or not now, but whatever it is, that stone I used as a shim to level that thing out a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna get this stuff together and start fishing. I got 4 boots toe to heel is the length of that, and 4 boots the other way, so 4 by 4 roughly. There was a big fish that just splashed out in the middle over there. Thinking something like that, maybe. Not bad. Yeah, it might be all right. I'm gonna stake it in now. It'll help it from washing away. It's not going to stop it altogether. If the water gets high enough, it's gone. But it'll hold it for a little while, maybe. Tide's coming in pretty fast. I should be able to start fishing here shortly. All right, so here it is, my little dock. I went back and I got some of that firewood. And I get this stick out of here. I keep it. Yeah, I went and I got some of that firewood and put it in all the way around it, you know, to help weigh it down some too. So, and it looks pretty cool now, for sure. I'm gonna start fishing here in a few minutes. Just seen a dude on a kayak go up that way. But he's almost gone now. So yeah, I'm getting ready to start fishing. wearing the gloves because I got a couple cuts on my fingers, and there's some kind of flesh-eating bacteria in the brackish water in Delaware that's been hitting people, and so I'm not taking no chances. But if I catch the fish, I'm gonna clean it and eat it. It'll be fine. I just don't want to get the water into my cuts. All right, so here we go, first cast. Make sure I'm lined up. Make sure I'm lined up where I want you. All right, yeah, so here goes my first cast. Got one already. Feels like a pretty big one too. Wow. It is a big one. Probably, it doesn't feel like a catfish. It is, I'm not gonna eat catfish. That's a big one though. Big channel cat. Nice catfish. Gotta find my pliers. Yeah, it's a nice catfish, channel cat. But like I said, I'm not gonna, he's trying to get away from me. I'm not gonna eat him. I'm gonna wait and try to catch some perch. Wow, that was a good fight. Let me get reset up and I'll bring you back. All right, so I'm back. I'm gonna throw out again. I just saw another big fish jump out there. Probably another catfish. There's a lot of big cats and carp in here, but I want perch or bluegill. That's basically where I saw him jump. This is a nice place to stand. And you saw how overgrown it was when we got down here. That's the third time, this is the third time I've made one of these down here. It grows back every time, so I'm not hurting anything. stole my bait. Alright, let's try this again. Something, probably a perch. Feels small. Yeah. Yeah, white perch. Something on my shoulder. Yeah, white perch. A little too small though. I'm gonna try to get something a little bigger. And I still got some of my worm left, so I'm gonna throw it in there one more time before I change up bait. Yeah, I gotta change my bait. A fish just followed it up. Went after my weight. Yeah, they're hungry right now. They're enjoying this cool weather. It's 3:54. Same thing. Just keep catching little perch. I'm gonna throw in a few more times, and then I'm probably gonna start heading back to the camp and just call it another fail. I did catch that nice catfish though, and like 3 or 4 little tiny perch, but I was looking forward to having some fish with my steak tonight, and I guess that's not gonna happen. But I'm gonna try again a couple more times. that one. Feels like a decent perch too. And another little one. Another little tiny one. Put these gloves back on. Tore that glove in half, but it's my finger that's messed up. I don't want to get the fish, not the fish, but the water in it. I had a nice bite and I missed it. Yeah, it's a solid bite. Big fish. Smallest one yet. One last time. One last worm. Volunteer. Found if you smack them down or something that stuns them, they're a lot easier to put on the hook. Yeah, this is the last piece of bait I'm going to put on. I'm going to fish until it's gone because unfortunately I don't have any firewood. I got a little bit, but nothing that's dry enough to take me through. So I gotta get back there and get on that. No, I mean it's dry, not to take me through, but nothing dry enough to get me started, to get me a fire going. And once I do get it going, I don't have a whole lot there. So I gotta definitely go back. I wish this wasn't so close to the road. I would camp here. There's tons of wood here. Stripped it right off. I'll try one more. I was hoping it would last a little longer than that. All right, for real, this is the last one. That's that. All right, I'm gonna clean up and head back to the camp. No fish for dinner for me. But at least I did get a cool dock out of the deal until it washes away anyway. It was cool for today though, and I got a nice catfish. All right, so it's 4:13. Got all my stuff cleaned up in my pack. On me right now. Getting ready to head back to the camp. I still got a lot of work to do to get firewood together and get my dinner ready to cook. So it gets dark. It's 7:45 today, so it's starting to get dark earlier already too, which stinks. But one of the things I like about when it gets cold is you don't have to worry about ticks and mosquitoes and whatnot anymore. Nice little setup again. My little bushcraft fishing spot. Well, I'm gonna head back to the camp. Got my selfie stick on the ground pole, so I'll have that when I get back to the camp too. So now I'll have 2 different places. So I'll see you back there.